All right. Welcome to the Esports United Community Rumble. You just got to watch the Lopan Tech game.
Saw half of that game. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. I got to. Yeah, we were playing.
We finished together. Yeah, so we saw the last half of it.
Yeah, we played an interesting game and
lots of hype.
Yeah,
around that game.
For most of our game, I was watching overhead, and I could just see. I think Fun's monitor. I'm like, how is there's up 3-0? Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
It just like.
I didn't see the scores until our game finished, and when I saw that, I was like, what? This is like the upset of the LAN.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I think it's partly due to Reckoner being.
I guess there's maybe a bit of truth.
It doesn't really make a difference though.
Regardless,
at this point.
I mean, it's hyped me up for this LAN definitely.
Yeah.
So
we needed some drama. We needed something interesting.
Exactly.
And here
right.
it is.
Yeah, we have the upset. We have the 4-2. We have the EU win over NA, and now it's like, all right, this is it's getting exciting now. And I mean, now both teams have to sleep on that because I mean their grounds are over
tomorrow.
Yeah, but now going away from that, we're watching another game. We're watching Minions in Pyjamas versus Banana eSports.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I guess a bit of a brawl between some of the mid-table teams.
It won't be a complete roll. I wouldn't have thought. Looking at the rosters here, I've not looked at the previous scores of their games, but I reckon it could be a decent game.
Yeah,
we'll see.
On paper, these are two decent teams. Both teams have pretty decent players on their team. You know. I mean, obviously on Minions in Pyjamas, you have Skyper. I mean, he's played Prem before, and hopefully if he's not
the most experienced.
Yeah, hopefully if he's not completely inebriated right now, then he could probably do decently.
I think the roster on Banana eSports are more. I don't know. I think they've got more some higher skill players.
Yeah.
We'll see. Like I know Kfirl, Khaled. Like those, and Spirit, like those names, compare them to the other team. I know more names on that team. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. That's a good judgment of skill for me, because a lot of players I don't know. So the people I do know, I'm like, respectable people, skill-wise.
I mean, that's a pretty strong strategy for casting. Just like, all right, this team, has more names. So, I mean, there's probably some truth to that. I mean, at least on the Banana eSports side, there's definitely more like name recognition for players. But I think that
what's the other team? Minions in Pyjamas.
Minions in Pyjamas.
Yeah, they have they're all Finnish.
No, that's Hard Base. That's a different team.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different team.
Yeah, this is a different team. This is this is just I think this is just like a kind of a mixed team. I think because
everybody around.
Yeah, because
okay, we'll see. Because I was going to say that can give a lot of power to a team.
Ooh, yeah,
but it's not.
The Finns I think already finished up all their games. This is more of a. Yeah, this is just like a kind of a mix of all nationalities. Like there's Swedes on this team. I think there's a Czech player. 30-06 I think is like Spanish, and then Skyper's Finnish. So like there's it's just a little bit of a weird nationality mix, and I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see because I mean some of these players on this on the other team are pretty decent as well, but yeah, they don't have much name recognition, so it can't be like, oh, they played in like this top high team or whatever. But I mean, regardless, like. They'll probably do pretty decent.
Yeah, it just won't be a roll. Like all the games that I've played at this LAN so far have been rolls. Either 2 in my favor, 1 against Froyo, we just got like destroyed. So it'll be nice to see. I think we're going here. No.
I think they have 6 on though. We'll, I presume we'll probably because I think you can see the chat in the bottom left for when they actually ready up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just 6 on, so we should be starting soon. But and this team, the Minions in Pyjamas team actually has the one and only OJ from Ringo on it, and I mean
is that infamous?
Well, I wouldn't say infamous, but I mean I recognize always the Ringo players.
I know the name OJ from Pyjamas.
I mean, it's the obligatory Brit for the team, but I mean it's more just like, oh, it's another name I recognize, so. That's decent, but it'll be interesting. But the game seems to be starting up right now, so
here we go.
Let's go and see what's going on. Let's see. So I'm just gonna go and watch OJ since that's the last name I called out in the pregame. So let's see.
I'm gonna go on the Khaled cam.
All right. So we're looking at we're looking at the demos real quick. They're just rolling out. Both players arriving at relatively the same amount of time. OJ's going to go for it. OJ's going for the big.
They're going underneath. Red team are pushing underneath and just walking on top of the minions in pajamas. It seems to be, yeah, the frags are going in their favor at the moment, but they have very low health on red. Yeah, then they've won. They've solidified the mid with the frags.
Yeah. It was a bit of a question which soldier had the better bomb, and OJ jumped in and didn't really get any frags, and Spirit just jumped in and got like rockets on like 4 players. So
just distracted them while they pushed underneath. That was great. Yeah, they'll be taking Spire for free. Sentry on last now. Ready for a Badlands stalemate.
Well, actually,
shouldn't be too bad. Actually, no, they've got the Uber, so
yeah, they got the med frag, so this won't actually be that bad. We'll just.
They should be running a pyro right now on Minions in Pajamas.
I see the Skyper on the lamp. You can't see this on new Badlands. This is Pro Lands, baby. Yeah. He's gonna be sitting there trying to do his Cadus impression and
make use of it while he still can. If we remove it from the new Pro Lands.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, the Uber's
that's up to Collate, actually.
Yeah, the Uber's coming in bottom or in top right, top left, and they're gonna get that sentry really quickly. They're trying to get some players out. Anaheim is getting a bit caught in bottom left, but frags are mostly getting traded out. Actually, a lot of players going down for the red side. The flank maybe going down a little bit, and there goes Ananash even in main there. That Uber advantage push didn't really work out. It's just Collate and Kufurl, and Collate is trying to maybe do something. But yeah, well.
That was a decent defense. I didn't really see how they sort of lost so much there, but the Uber just didn't seem to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it's just the perils of pushing in and pushing out of Badlands last. I mean, sometimes it's sometimes it works out great, and sometimes you just get owned. But they did get the frag on Cider, so they're gonna have another shot at it. And last time it seemed that they just lost a lot of players during the Uber, so. Would work out a little bit better, but players are building. There's a
they're sticking to what they know. It worked last time. Let's just do it again for the defense.
Yeah, sentry's up. Oh, they're going for the sheepy spot behind the point this time. I like this. This is definitely like a cool little new development recently. And seem to be moving. Let's see. They have the Uber up now. Collate's peeking, gets almost destroyed by a sticky trap from Skyper, but. He's going to be moving in now.
Coming in on the top left. Got to take down this sentry behind the point. If they're going to do anything with this Uber, if that sentry doesn't go down, they've lost it. Yeah, they're just rotated into spawn right side. They've got some sticks on the point. They could take space here, but now they've got the heavy coming out of spawn, and then red is just going to get pushed back here.
Yeah, it's just like you said. Yeah, they didn't deal with the sentry. Collate didn't spot it for the longest time, and they're just going to get
it is an odd spot. It's not a regular spot.
Yeah,
sentries. All right, now another Badlands push. Woohoo!
Ooh, well, this is going to be kind of awkward because the spawners are coming in for Banana eSports, and OJ is trying to cap it up, but he's going to go. Oh, what's the air shot on the Kufurl? Oh, that was fat. Well, there goes the medic for for Banana eSports. It's not a cap for Minions in Pajamas, but that's.
It was a nice frag, but still, I don't think it's enough to push off, which is a shame. But that's what you've got to expect from this.
I mean, it's the best he could do because like the spawners were just not in their favor. So just go for the medic, and I mean, he hit the air shot. I don't know if it was caught on stream, but
I hope so.
You got your little frag movie highlight. So that's something, I guess. Yeah, it's like 30% advantage and. I mean, it's Pro Lands last. It's going to be quite difficult to go. I mean, you could even see Ham is already has the level 3 up again, so they're not going to be pushing out on this. But now we're actually going to be in the old stalemate. So
this is where it truly begins. No off classes on red. A sniper or spy would be nice. But I reckon we'll see a bomb in from one of them at least. Something's got to happen.
Yeah, I see Spirit already kind of in lobby.
Yeah.
Peeking around, he's just going to shoot off some rockets. I'm kind of just waiting for, like, something. I want to see something creative. I want to see, like, just like a double sack or something. Like, I don't really want to see, like, the bog standard roamer sack because that's just going to take a while, but.
And especially when a sentry, I don't think, like, nothing's going to happen.
They're actually trying to get the sentry down, but they're both
are so much spam. They both almost use. He goes down. Oh my god!
Oh no!
I can't believe that.
Oh, and OJ is in behind. Oh, this could get really awkward because I'm not sure if they spotted this.
Going down, drop down behind Kafel. This could be the frag on the demo at least. Oh, he got the demo. That's, you know, making the most of the best there.
Okay, well they got 2 picks, and Skyper's gonna peek in a little bit into top lobby. You can't really get in, which is unfortunate. But that was, I mean, that's not exactly what you're looking for, because I mean they're supposed to be the team that's pushing. They're trying to get sacks in, but instead it's, you know, the defending team that's getting the frags on them. So a bit of a role reversal.
It was interesting. Yeah, that was very strange.
Yeah, we have the spy checking off classes right now.
Yeah, still no off class. Like maybe Spirit could have gone an off class there. I don't know if he's got roaming, but still I would have just maybe opened the door for a sniper.
Yeah, there goes Khalid again.
Down. Come on, we've got to see an off class.
Spirit's gonna go down as well.
Okay,
like
right, this is a push. What is up with these soldiers that are eating spam? They're really not there.
I don't know, man. This is some interesting TFT.
So yeah, Blue are taking lobby now. Honestly, I still don't think they'll be able to push it, but at least they're going to try. Got the demo spam coming out on balcony.
It's a decent opportunity to try and at least get the force out.
Yeah, they're getting some space here. They should just try to take the Uber into them here and just force a fight. They've got the Spire.
They got the frag too, actually.
Yeah, that was a nice.
They're getting, they're just kind of giving this up right now. They have Spirit.
They should. Okay, Red should be more aggressive here. Like Blue are just owning the Spire. It's really easy to defend, and they're just letting it happen. The Ubers won exchange, but Spire was capped. What? There was no Uber pop there. That's really strange.
They got a Solly pick. They got the pocket, and that's it. And then they just sat and choked.
They just looked at each other and spammed. Oh, here's a sniper pick or a sniper play. He's down immediately. Okay, nothing happened there.
Well, I mean, I guess this is a good example as to what not to do when you're holding Spire on Badlands. So I guess that's something, but they have made it, at least they've made their way out of.
Yeah, the Collate coming in with Uber now. Yeah, the Uber's coming in from Red. Ubers have traded now. No frags happening. Seems to be going in the favor of Blue because their Uber's longer, but they flashed.
Khalid is kind of stuck in choke. Oh, but OJ as well overextending is going to go down, and Khalid actually surviving means that they're going to try and
they're going to re-pushing here.
Oh, there goes the frag onto the roamer. This is
Skype is very far forward. He has to go down. Yeah, Skype is taken down there on demo.
This is now going to be.
If any more frags happen in lobby, yeah, they could take this to last potentially if the spawners in minions in Pyjamas don't come out, but it looks like they will. Oh, Kafel's in last before his demo. They're pushing in. Yeah, they're taking space on top. Collate's on the point already. Quite likely to go down. Yeah, there's some frags going. Yeah, they got spawners just in time.
It's kind of scary though because some other players are really low.
They could still take the potential's still here, but now minions in Pyjamas are very low.
Oh, but Spirit jumps. That was really good. Spirit just jumped up onto lamp and just air shots or directs the soldier there. It was kind of comical.
Surviving very nice though. Out of most of his team, he's the only one to survive. That was very good.
Yeah, both. This is
equal Ubers yet again.
Well,
still on. Yeah. Well, almost 10 minutes now. We're not even one round in.
Do you think that the red team is going to be able to get a successful sack in? Because they have
the sentry's up again, so no. I'm going to say no, especially with the attempts at taking down that sentry earlier.
Well,
some people very low. There's some frag. Okay, the Ubers are popped just from spam in lobby.
3006 goes down. Yeah. There's some frags going on from both sides, but there's nothing really. There's no big frags. It's just kind of 2 for 2. Actually, Kufro goes down to a pipe from Skyper, which actually completely opens this up for a push out. Kale does try to aggress in onto top left, but he only gets a frag. Doesn't really get anything of much worth. So now, blue team with Cider still up, have the about 35 Uber advantage. They could go in. There's no heals.
They should have taken that opportunity to push there, I feel, but they've maybe perhaps low health. They didn't feel like they had the time. But with Kafal down, they could have easily taken a DM fight there.
Well,
now they're choosing to stay back.
I don't know. Maybe
you've got to take every chance you can.
Yeah, definitely.
Spirits on Spy though. That's what I've been wanting to see. Some sort of off class.
So at least some, some kind of initiative instead of just kind of peeking main.
Yeah, and dying to spam.
Yeah, this is definitely, at least there's an attempt being made to push into last. Because I mean, with like how they've just been feeding players in main, like you can sit on the enemy team's Spire for like 30 minutes, but you still need to get around. You eventually need to be pushing in, And I mean, you're essentially in the lead, in the advantage. You might as well try and at least find a way in instead of doing whatever those main peaks were before. So, well, Spirit is.
I think they know he's on Spy though. I saw them doing some spam, so he's probably going to be struck. He's been very slow and patient with his move. Look at him go, just creeping along. He was doing that all the way from main door, just like creeping along like this.
Yeah, I see the scouts are a little bit looking back a little
very on edge.
Yeah.
Very on edge.
Well, Hannes pops him straight in the face. Oh, that was really beautiful.
Yeah,
he finds him again, and there it is.
Oh, and the taunt comes out.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I think he should go Spy again. They will never expect that one.
Oh, this is where you build up the sideshow play. Play Spy a couple times they'll not expect it. But OJ actually.
Battalions back up, yeah.
OJ pops the battalions, is going to try and peek in a little bit. He gets onto, I think that's Khaled.
How did Khaled not? Was he just getting arrowed paws into him from Khaled and just did not die? He's still not dead. Finally, he goes down about 20 rockets into him. And it was just a trade for Khaled and OJ. That battalion's back up because it could have had a lot more use there, but it was just wasted on a 1v1 soldier fight in main.
Yeah. I kind of like that idea though. I'm a big fan of the
banners are great.
just popping a banner and just trying to like sack. Because you can take a lot of damage that way, but yeah, you just couldn't really get that frag fast enough.
Main wasn't the right way to push there.
Oh well, it was a very good attempt though. I feel like they've been more creative than the attacking team, which is slightly interesting, seeing as, you know, they've done two things. They put OJ behind, and they put OJ on battalion's backup pushing, and while the red team is just
run a Spy but just one time, and that was it.
That's it. I mean,
needs to see something more if we're gonna win a Badlands round here.
Well, let's see. We have Skyper peeking main a little bit. There's a sticky trap like right above it, and he's playing with fire a little bit, peeking there, but it's fine. We have the Solly's trying to do the.
Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Oh.
Sentry for Soldier Trade. I don't know about that one.
This is going. They're having a fun time right now. This is going great.
Really struggling with this.
Oh, Spirit is in bottom right, trying to get a little bit of a solo Epsilon play. You need a second soldier. Kufrel drops to like 20 HP. I think it got double donked or something by Skyper, because
scary thing. I think Khaled's on heavy now. Am I seeing that? Yeah, he is.
Oh, the Putis.
That's probably going to be a heavy repush, which would be interesting to see.
And Hanos just died to nothing.
What?
So he says he misclicked.
Misclick a kill bind? Is that
yes,
that would be it. Yeah.
Try to.
They should push on that.
Oh.
That's a pick.
Yeah, that is a pick. I mean, this is.
I would go.
They could do anything. I mean, they have the heavy, but I mean, that's. You could just
heavy will come in after. I feel.
Yeah, and I mean, even you could just push the heavy into like top left or something, and it could. I mean, it could work at least, but instead they're just gonna.
Now they Ubered in now with the scout forcing. The scout gets dropped immediately to the sentry. Do we see Khaled making a move? Yeah, he's sort of getting closer. He could get a few frags here on Skyper, and the medic. Yeah, that's actually a huge play, just hiding in top there, doing a lot of damage onto the players in top.
Okay.
Goes down eventually. Did a lot of damage on Skyper. Yeah, they should be up.
It's kind of awkward. They need to keep Kufrel alive, but they're really weak.
The sentry's still out. It's not going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was really scary a little bit. OJ just peeking in.
Taking down the sentry was still key. Like, the sentry wasn't being able to carry there. That needs to be the main focus of the Uber, taking down that sentry, forcing the Uber, getting out, and then going back in with the heavy, but,
Well, now it's 40% Uber advantage for...
they should just try with that.
It's definitely... They could definitely do something with this. I mean, before... Like, we've only seen two pushes before, and the first one was kind of just a beef, and the second time they didn't get the sentry, so... Yeah. I mean, they know the sentry's there, and they
definitely know it's there. The demo for Banana Respawn's almost going down to that spam as well.
Why are they? This is so risky.
This is so dangerous. They should. Okay, now the Ubers has been popped in top left. Got to get the sentry down. Just focus on sentry down. Yes, that's what they needed. But the Uber is still being built on minions in Pyjamas. They're rotated top right. It's quite likely to get it. The height advantage is still being maintained.
Yeah.
But they're backing off into lobby because they know the Uber's too close. They lost 2 players as well, especially their scouts. It's not good for a DM fight.
Yeah, their flank tried to go through bottom right, and they kind of just got disconnected really early, and then they had to go in separate 1v1s, and they basically lost both of them. So
Ninja Pyjamas should be taking this opportunity with their Uberad, but I think the scouts respawning, they were not quick enough out of lobby.
Yeah, they might want to.
I feel like they're just going to move back to last. Yeah.
Well, hey,
No sentry? Oh, no, there's the sentry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the positive side, we have about 2.5 minutes left. So if
the reset, yeah.
Yeah. So if they're just going to be sitting here, you know, we'll eventually make it back to mid.
That's what I want to see.
The game will intervene and be like, all right, this is enough. We're just gonna ignore that this round happened.
It's not often you see that either. The whole round resetting just because of a. I mean, if it's going to happen on any map, it's going to be on Badlands.
That is true. Well, let's see. Well, this is definitely going to be. It's bad, definitely for We Love Twisted, or not that that's not the team name. The team is Banana Esports.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, if they obviously need to be pushing since they're the ones that are going to be in the worse position than now if they are going to reset. So they're going to go pretty aggressive.
Top right. Ooh. This is. You're not going to kill a sentry with that Uber. They're going to try rush point. What was the plan here?
They have nobody to clean.
No
one is clean. Kali just now cleaned the sticks off of the point. They got the sentry, but everyone's weak.
That was.
Kronk is alone. Spirit's alone behind the point. And just both the scouts are down, the rovers down.
They should take this opportunity. Let's go with this. They have Uber and there's 3 players down on Banana Esports. They need to push with this. I think was that Battalion's backup coming out from Trash as well.
Yeah, well, they should be able to just take second for free here.
Yeah, Banana Esports, they're chasing there. That would be nice if they got some frags there, but they weren't able to pull anything off.
Well,
that banner was, I think, a waste again, but they still have the Uber. They can easily push mid. If they're quick, they can still get Kafel before he gets his Uber charge. And he's in a position that's very easy to kill him. They should go right now.
Oh, this is so awkward.
Yes.
They pop, but they're getting spammed really hard, and Kufor can actually make it out safely.
The repush will happen, and the Uber's going to come off from Banana Esports as well. Some frag should happen in the way of Minions and Pyjamas as well, but
they don't get the frag.
Yeah. How do they end up behind them in choke there?
I don't.
They dissolve
it. I'm just confused as to what's going on. But now, it seems that the flank is still pushing actually through Reese up here, and just basically 3 free frags for the blue team here, and they just get the free push into mid. It's just Spirit and Ananash, and they can't really do anything. So that's in an interesting course of events. In the end, capping up
even
mid.
After that Uber, they managed to repush and just get some frags, which was what's really needed.
Yes. Well,
and now the Uber's in a Minions and Pyjamas advantage, so hopefully see a push soon.
They're looking around right now, 80%, so they definitely have the time to see Skyper peeking into choke. We see some movement going into house with OJ at the front.
As a solo, just the soldier. Oh, they've got a scout with him. That should be better. But they're being called now. There could be lots of spam, but they're leaving back into lobby.
Oh, they're just they're just giving this up. Yeah. Ananash actually completely caught though under stone.
Force could come out to it. Yeah. That was a pop that had to happen. That was a nice play, just hiding in force.
Yeah, but they're going to lose 3 players to this. This is actually kind of risky. They might get pushed onto.
Solidified Spire here.
Yeah, it's Khaled and Kufor.
The Uber will come up from Kval soon. Oh, that was a nice bomb through main from, I think, Spirit.
They're on the point. They're playing the point. Nice. Overs that up, and that's going to be it.
That was a nice bomb. That was a good distraction. And the scout just came in after. That's the first solidified ram.
Yeah.
As soon as we're about to say it's going to end on a time limit.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, maybe they just threw that push to just get the timer out of there, just let them onto second, and then you can try and figure it out. But instead,
reset the game, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, they've reset it, but they're now down around. So now it's 11 minutes, and they have to figure out how to win this game. But it's gonna have to start with the second mid of the game. They're gonna try to do the same play.
Yeah, the same mid, but under the point. It seems to have worked last time, but they're probably more hinged onto it. The first frag going down on Khaled.
Yeah, Spirit's jumping around, and he's not really having too much of an effect. Ham goes down, though, on the train. The blue team of Minions and Pyjamas. Spirit coming in with the meme spoon, getting onto OJ. He will crater afterwards.
Myth is still hiding, though. He goes in for a bomb.
Kafel
is so weak. Rocket. Oh, that was very close. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to connect that.
Yeah, managed to juke him around Hoodoo, so he will stay alive. And this is going to allow them to get second as well. But
Ubers. This is Sentry's up on last. So this seems very familiar. Hiipfire.
Yeah, but the problem is now they're not in the advantage. They're in the disadvantage. They need to push in this.
Within these round. They can't. They need to know how to break this defense. They need to figure it out. They need to figure out how to push that will work.
Well, they have a full 10 minutes to figure it out, and I have a feeling they're going to take the full 10 minutes to figure it out. But
maybe spam that sentry with 2 soldiers. That might work.
Get a more solid push into top left. Get a frag or 2 in the Uber. You know, that would really help it out. But I mean, we'll see what happens. Spirit is giving a little bit of an attempt at spamming that sentry, but nothing really being done just yet. Khaled peeks top left, and I mean, at this point, it's looking kind of quite as unimaginative as before, but oh, Dispenser goes down. I'll give him a clap for that one.
Yeah. Oh, the Uber comes out actually immediately around the corner to take down the sentry. Yeah, sentry down.
Where's the Uber? Start. Oh, this is not.
No,
there goes Adanash.
The Uber's only just come out from Engines in Pyjamas, so yeah, then the frags are going.
Yeah, Khaled's caught. There's Kronk, he's caught. Kufro actually got out, which is good. Or actually, he thinks that he's getting caught, so he's just gonna go straight in.
For the back cap fall.
Oh, baby.
This is what we need. Oh, yeah, but with Mip above the
100
point,
HP. If he knows this, if he reads this.
No, he's
no, he doesn't know.
Nah. the potential was there. That was almost beautiful.
It was a good attempt. I'll definitely give him some points for that.
There's some creativity there you were asking for.
Yeah.
That's what we were looking for.
Unfortunately, it's coming from the wrong player on the team.
The medic, not the playmaker that we need.
You need like the roamer, the scout off class. But all right, well, we have.
There's a banner coming out in house.
Yeah, I think this is more just to scare them off a little bit. Yeah, OJ's going to jump in for the space.
Seems to be working.
Yep, he's going to make the space and choke, and now.
Khaled and Spirit still behind, sort of. Spirit's behind and choke. Khaled under the point. I reckon he will try bomb in. Spirit's in. Khaled just totally baited Spirit there. They should have gone in together. Like he's just sitting there. What is he doing?
What is he waiting for?
Wait, like, does he? What's going on here? What is he doing?
They don't. Okay,
here we go. Oh. Here comes the bomb. Yes, there we go. Okay, it was a bit slow, but he got two people from that. That was actually very nice for Khaled, and he lives. Gets out, backs out to house. Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah, and they're gonna be able to block the cap if they get this frag on the Hammerhead. Actually, they don't block the cap, but that's fine.
We'll take this. This is fine.
Yeah, they have the Uber advantage. They have the demo advantage. Kufra almost dying on Spy. That was really risky. That soldier did a really good
another bombing coming in.
Oh, there goes Kufra.
And they get him.
Oh, no.
That was unfortunate. And the taunts again. The taunts are just in number this game.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Only at LAN.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have. They have the spawners to hold mid, and I think this is what Minions in Pyjamas wants to do. They just want to get to a point where it's like at least even, or they're in an advantage. They can just hold and then just force.
They don't need to be the playmakers.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
can just play a relaxed role.
I mean, yeah, they've seen that Banana eSports has definite issues with breaking stalemate, so.
I think they're confident in their defense.
Yeah.
I think they wouldn't mind backing off the last with the round advantage they have.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Uber's about to be up, and if they don't,
they're going to take it in here. Yeah.
Oh, their jump is coming in from Khaled. A little late, I'd say, but Skyper going down actually, but good distraction from Khaled to get that frag at least. But he's behind.
They just still take it in with this. Yeah, the Uber's coming in round immediately through choke. Demo on red going down. Yeah, some nice frags, but Kafal would. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to hold Spire without this demo man though, unless they just take the scout Uber in immediately, which it looks like they are doing onto Grey Bridge. Or not. Yeah, here they come. Not Uber just yet. This is one scout against 4 players here. The Uber does come out. Will he get?
Him against
see how many frags he gets. Yeah, this could be.
Well,
they just ran away. Oh, that's unfortunate.
He finds a wild roamer in lobby.
Behind, yeah.
He will get that, but Khaled going down. This is.
Yeah, the Spire will be taken.
I have to say this has been an interesting minute of TF2 here, but
Cider did go down in that exchange though. Not sure where that happened, but
no one's with Cider as well. Cider has just been walking for 10 minutes through Badlands. That Scout eventually meets up with her, but I mean that took a bit, and now
we only see the Pyro on defense coming in from Banana eSports. They've not learned that the Sentry is the key thing after pushing against it all that time. They decide, just a Pyro. Just a Pyro will do. The Pyro's going to die as soon as they push, but we'll see.
Well, I mean,
the Sentry can live a lot longer.
I mean, it's really weird actually, because I think they just realized, because they're not going to push. They're just going to be sitting on Spy.
Oh,
like,
he switched off.
Yeah, there's no reason to do this. Like, you're not going to be holding. You need to be pushing.
Yeah, with 5 minutes. With the time remaining, they do need to be making a move of some sort. Which they are forward. They are forward in lobby, which is more that Minions in Pyjamas have done. They've just held last, but this is very hard to push.
This is a really confusing forward hold too, because they have Spirit on last, but a point of a forward hold is that you have everything like blocked up. But they're going to be going in. They're going to try do a bit of an Uber trade.
The Uber comes out, but the Uber is a lot better for Minions.
Yeah, he's going to go down. And now they have a scout on the point, but Kronk is going to have to get out, and they're just going to have to.
Ubers are still even, yeah. It was just sort of a trade where Collade died. Nothing too much happened.
Yeah, they need.
I mean, they tried. I mean, that's.
Yeah, they need to. They need something like. They need to somehow find some un-Ubered players. Like maybe they they force and then try to get onto like the flank or something. Like leave maybe through house and find people by resup maybe.
It's a very difficult point to push out.
They need they need a very creative, just something to catch them off guard, because
just sending someone behind perhaps. Exactly. Like with Collade with Uber, just sending them behind. But they seem to be pushing back onto balcony now, trying it again with no Uber. Neither team has Uber, but they're pushing out regardless. Onto balcony. Spam's exchanging. Collade's quite likely to go down on Spire here.
There's all the sticks all around
just
him.
Denying the stick frag. This is quite similar to what we saw earlier, but they actually being contested this time instead of just letting Collade cap. He's been on that point for a very long time. Yeah, it should be. Oh, Skyper goes down. That's actually quite a big frag for this exchange. The Uber does come out from Banana Esports, dropping the demo. That's unfortunate.
Well, it seems to be going. It's seemingly going pretty okay for Banana Esports, because the Ubered players are now just in choke, but actually they're gonna go individually. That was quite odd.
They're 3 down now on Banana Esports. The potential
but the scout is in on Kufro. Okay, Kufro does not go down, but they have not improved their position at all from that. They're getting a little bit too greedy now, because I think
they're getting rushed for time.
Yeah, the timer is getting to them a little bit.
It really is. Like, it's been a long game, like 1-0, a 1-0 game on Badlands. One of the rounds being, how long was that first round?
It was about like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it takes a toll on you. But Banana Esports coming out again onto Spire. I'm not sure how they managed to get so much room. And it's sort of, I guess...
It's given to them.
I think they may have just given it to them, yeah. I feel like that's the case. Like, they give them a chance.
I think the problem... I think Minions and Pyjamas were just kind of looking in choke, building, and then they were like, oh, they're on the point. I guess we'll just give it to them, because, I mean, if we don't give it to them, then there's a small chance that we just fuck up, and then Cider just randomly dies. So it's like, all right, we're just going to go back. We're going to go to mid, and then we'll just hold here instead. Yeah. But the Uber trade coming in.
Gets dropped. That's very unfortunate. Just a scout Uber amongst all of them.
Spirit goes Spirit gets dropped
as well. Very unfortunate. They could take a lot of momentum here into second, because the players are still there. Kufel's not even on Greybridge, escaped into lobby. A few bombs could take him off, and they could take this advantage down to last, but they're leaving. Yeah, they just backed out. I think they took too much damage, perhaps, but only 3 players on Banana Esports. They should have taken this, but the Reapers is coming back in. Yeah, that was very nice, actually. A lot of damage coming out. Both players weak now.
Skyper, if Skyper gets... nah, Skyper is not. Is just reloading. He's not going to try and get onto the combo there. But yeah, like OJ... Like the combo was just in choke, and they had a scouted demo, and OJ just jumps in onto launch bank.
They were still so close. Like, they just backed out, came back in, and it surprised them. But Collade's bombing in now.
Well, Collade's trying,
just a few rockets and then just died immediately. They're very rushed for time.
They need to commit to like a set push. They need to quickly collect themselves and then just go for it, because they're
hardly regrouped, and they're just trying to go in.
They're just bleeding players now. This is very sloppy, and I mean,
they need to be 6 if they're going to take a round this quick, and they just drop players.
They should be happy that Minions in Pyjamas playing this conservatively, because at least they're giving second away, so that they can at least get these spawners and try again. But they're gonna have to they're just gonna have to commit to it.
They just have to go at this point. Get buffs and go.
Well, we'll see. We have about a minute and a half, and this push is gonna be.
They have to. It's gonna be a draw. Yeah, there'll be 1-1 down.
It's gonna have to be the one. They pop the Uber. OJ goes down onto the point. That's a good start.
A lot of flashes. The Uber a lot better for Minions and Pyjamas there, but there's no one to take it. They're backing off into choke. I guess they thought they lost too many players. Yeah, they did. 3 down. That's very bad.
Yeah, they're trying to get the
still in, doing damage as well.
They need to keep Cider alive here. This is the worst part. If they lose Kid or Cider going down, and they just have 30-06 and Skyper. It's just Skyper now in lobby. This is the
very
push.
Possible. They need to start capping immediately. Someone needs to start capping.
Well, it's 50. It's 50 seconds. I think.
I reckon they can take this.
Yeah, it's maybe a little. It's definitely. They don't have to rush.
With no heals, they got to take that heavy down.
Yeah, like they should be coming in like now.
They have to be in. Why are they taking so long? Oh no, they lost the event. They totally screwed that one up. They could have taken that, but now they have heals on the heavy.
Yeah, they're gonna have a full Uber, but I mean, they're gonna need to go fast with this Uber, because they have 30 seconds, they have full Uber, but they could take a while to get these frags if you don't get them immediately.
They have the pyro this time.
Here it comes. Ham is in front.
Take down the pyro.
Oh, the reflex are doing a
very nice, getting rid of majority of the
Skyper getting a frag onto a scout as well is going to make this really hard. Kufra and Collade are completely caught up top, and there goes players on top left as well.
Still fight game. If that heavy gets fragged, it's very possible. They are focusing in this time.
Call it on the point, getting some time, but Kufro has to commit onto the point. Now it's just Ananash, and that's going to be it. It's going to be 1-0. 4 minutes in Pyjamas. Congratulations, winning that match.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
slow game, but you know,
it was. I mean, yeah, it was.
It was interesting to see how their strategies for pushing last developed somewhat, because that was the majority of the game.
I mean, I guess it technically developed. It went from 2 people dying to 1 person dying, which I guess is decent, but they still never really. They got outside of that 1 spy play, they never really got a proper sack in. So it's.
Yeah.
It's I guess I mean it's just poor pushing. They were in the advantage for so long, so it's just I guess it just didn't really work out.
Yeah.
I mean it's a mixed team, so I guess that's maybe why they weren't that creative.
It can be difficult to have last strategies where you're just a new team, or you know, if you've not developed many strategies.
Yeah, so
I've experienced it before. I know that feel.
Yeah, so I mean it's unfortunate. I mean these were two pretty even teams, so like it's just unfortunate that Minions in Pyjamas. Well, for Banana Esports, it's unfortunate that that Minions in Pyjamas got that one really good push in, and that's what pushed it over the edge, and they just never really got that opportunity. So. Well, that's actually not true. They did get the opportunity once, but they beefed it. So.
Yeah.
Oh well, but it seems that we have another game that's going on, so we might be switching to that. It's